Hello, everyone. Roxanne59 here. Who's here today? Who wants to be here today? Who don't want to be here today? It's a good day. It's a good day to wash dishes. It's a good day. Somebody's going to come and watch me. We're going to get these done. Then I'm going to make some cookies. Maybe. I don't know. I'm thinking about making some cookies. I haven't decided yet. Either I want to go make them or go to the place. Got some good cookies. So I could eat the good cookies. I could eat some crumble cookies. Hi. Welcome. Trying to decide if I want to make me some cookies or go get some tomorrow at my cookie place, Cookie Crumble. Who's here? Is it my friend Annalise and her granny? Or is it my other friend who hides in the background? I don't know who's here, but welcome, welcome, welcome. Oh, well, it's a good day. Yeah, it's a good day. Oh, nobody's here. I don't care. The dishes have got to be washed whether there's one person here or 20 people here. And I can talk to myself all day long. Are you a talker or a listener? Yeah. It's got something stuck really deep on it. Well, I thought my thing wasn't stopped up. Trying to stop up again. Got stuff stuck in the cavity. In a hole, yeah. They usually come right out when I watch them. Wow, that's strange. I have no idea. Just pound it out. Yeah, I couldn't clean. How's y'all's day? Who's here? Welcome. My friends, welcome. Oh, I almost went to the pool today. For the third day in a row, but I said, no, I gotta stay home. I can't go off all to that pool every day. If it was a lot closer to my house, 5 minutes instead of 25 minutes, I would consider it again today. I'm really having a good time. Been really having a good time. Put my pocketbook. Well, I ain't my purse. It's my phone. I put on my phone yesterday an app that counts your steps. Okay. right around my neck when I remember. I got in almost 3,000 steps yesterday. Most of that was walking in the pool. When it was over a mile, it said. So I guess I don't know if that would be a mile walking out of the water or not. But anyway. How's y'all's day going? And I think stopping up again, so it'll go down after I get to watching this. It takes about 30, 40 minutes, and all this water's gone. So I gotta watch quickly before it gets too full. I could turn on the light to see the scene. How are y'all today? I gotta get quickly back to easy. I'm having leftovers tonight for dinner. But I'm thinking about making cookies. I don't know. I got the mix over here. And I got my bowl right here. I don't know. Yeah. Friends watching. Well, at least I have people watching to get my hours up. No conversation to talk to anybody with, but that's okay. Then I just splattered water all over my glasses. There are a lot of people probably watching other YouTubers right now because I know Benny, the Buddha chick, she's doing an auction right now. But I'm not into really auctions because I got too much junk I need to get rid of. I need to have an auction myself. I don't really want to package it all up, so maybe a yard sale this summer. I don't know. Later, towards the fall time. So I haven't even seen my friend. Anybody seen Crafty with Christina? I haven't seen her lately either. She used to come in all the time and keep me company. But her not here. Well, it's stopped up pretty good. I've only got one more dish until I start washing. No, until I make my cookies. when I'm thinking about making cookies, making them my way cookies. I never follow the recipe. Sometimes, I'm joking. If I made homemade cookies, yes, these are a box. These are a bag of cookies that you have to put the add an egg. I think it's just egg and butter, but I do it a little bit different. I'm gonna add some cocoa to make them chocolate. I'll show you what I got. Can y'all see me? I might have to move y'all to the stove area. One of these days I might have a kitchen that I'm proud of. Right now, not. Alright. The recipe is in more than one language. I'm assuming the other is Spanish. But it says 1 stick of butter and 1 egg. But I'm going to add my own touches to it. I'm going to add just a little. Make them chocolate. And the cookies are Betty Crocker chocolate chip cookies, but I like chocolate on top of chocolate. So add a spoonful or 2 of cocoa powder. And then you add this is a southland stick of butter. I put it in the microwave. Now, if you over melt it, you can still use it, but it's best to have it softened, not melted. So, yeah. And I got 1 egg already out. So I'm going to mix this butter in with the cocoa that I put down here, and then I'm going to pour the package in, and I'll put the egg in. But the butter will help combine the cocoa easier. I don't get it everywhere. When you're saying, your kids don't like chocolate chip cookies, I don't know what's wrong with them, but if you like butter cookies, sugar cookies, vanilla cookies, plain cookies, make it your own. If they like chocolate, add chocolate. If they don't like chocolate, leave chocolate out. But, all right. When it's going in, put the trash can on in. All right. I gotta get one. Where are my scissors? Here they are. It says tear, but it won't tear. It would not tear. And believe it or not, I might add some more chocolate chips. I never put enough. You can never have enough chocolate chips on a chocolate cookie. And my nephew's coming tomorrow, so he'll help me, I hope. Unless he's on one of his diets. Because he is trying to lose a little weight. So let me find my chocolate chips and I'll be right there. About my bag of chocolate chips. I got white chips and chocolate. I'm wearing a little of both. know. Who says you can't take a package of store-bought cookies and make them your own? Now I'm going to do something even different. These are mini chocolate chips. I love chocolate chips in my chocolate chips. But anyway, I'm going to put them in and make them into, what am I trying to say? I'll show you. Hold on. I'm going to make them in here. This will probably, I don't know how many it will make. But then I'll have them. And I may freeze them and I'll have extras when I want one. Just take it out, let it thaw. Unless you like frozen cookies, you know, let it thaw. But you just take your spoon or your whisk or whatever and mix all this together. Now, most recipes do call for a splash of water. You know, a teaspoon of water or a tablespoonful of water. I'm going to add just a little drop of water. Even with that butter, it looks stiff. I don't know why this package didn't say add water. The last package I had said add a tablespoonful of water. And yeah, I have a whisk over here I could do, but I'm just going to go ahead with a spoon here. Or you're just mixing it together. And it's getting mixed slowly. Slowly, but it's getting mixed. Of course, I know the package did not say to add water, but if anyone says, can you tell me where I laid my bag of cookies recipe? Can I throw it away? Yeah. Throw it away before I need to see how to cook it. Because it's directed below. It doesn't tell you how to make it. Yeah, it does. $3.75. So get my oven turned on to $3.75. The last time I made something like this, they tasted more like a brownie than they did a cookie, which was good. I like brownies. Yeah, they kind of want to be stiff. Maybe I had too many chocolate chips. You can never have too many. I've even seen people make them and pour chocolate chips on top as they're baking them. And it kind of, gives you kind of a, you can melt, after they're done, you can just take your knife and spread them out. And you got like a hard chocolate topping. Yeah. I went to school to be a baker, and it was fun. Made rolls I was in charge of it for a long while. One of my roles, since I had to come in early because on the way to get to school was when my dad went to work, and so I was there an hour early. Because I was there an hour early, and we had our rolls for lunch. The first person that got there was supposed to make the rolls. And that was me a lot of times. But it was fun. I can bake for 400 people. And then we also had to make biscuits in the morning. And so there was usually our instructor, she usually made the biscuits. And so one morning she was sick and didn't show up. And our the lunchroom side, the not the lunchroom side, but the where the kitchen was, that made the chef side. You could either be a chef or a baker. They come in and want to know where their biscuits were, and I says, I have no idea. I just got here. So he said, well, you got to make us some biscuits. I said, I hadn't tackled that one yet. Well, he said, guess what? You fixing to tackle it. So he found the recipe because I had no idea. It wasn't in, we all had a book with recipes and things in it, but the one that she used was stuck somewhere in the drawer. Anyway, he got it out because he had made them before because he's had to when no one shows up. And we made the biscuits and they turned out pretty good. And I can make biscuits today. I make my grandmother's biscuits. We didn't follow our recipe. My grandmother knew how much shortening to put in and how much she'd take her bowl. She had a big wooden bowl about like so. She'd pour her flour, her Martha White lily flour, Martha White, I think it was, a white lily flour in it. Take her hands down into that big old tub of lard and scrape up some and plop it in. Start mixing. And then she would take her buttermilk and put on top of that. Oh, those were some of the best biscuits you ever put in your mouth. I did learn how to make them, but I don't use lard. I use butter. Since we have butter these days, that's the only thing I do different. I do use buttermilk when I make my biscuits. Yeah. So, all right. Can y'all see it's ready to go in the pan? And I'm just gonna plop in, plop some in, and then let them cook. These are kind of individual cookies. I don't know how many it's gonna make. And they'll spread out. When you do them like this, they do stay a little more softer. But you can spread them out or let them spread yourself when they cook. So, yes, I should be making smaller ones, but hey, one of these panfuls is going to be more than enough serving. So you have extra for leftovers. All right. Plop. Plop. And the oven almost up to 375. So I'm just going to go ahead and plop them in. It does take a little longer to cook them this way, but it saves me from having to stand here and cook 2 or 3 panfuls. Yeah, I've got enough for probably another. This probably make 4. Might make 5. Let me see. Scrape the rest of this out. Yeah, I'm making 4. I don't know how many the box is supposed to make. I think I threw the package away again. Yeah, I'm making 4 of these. And they'll cook in, I don't know, 20 minutes or so. For cookies, it's about 10 minutes. I'll add another 10 if I'm cooking them a little thicker. And no, I didn't butter the thing because I'm just going to use this. I will probably eat out of this too, so it doesn't matter. There's another one. I got 4 in here. We'll set a timer for about 20. Let's go 15. I'm gonna start out with 15 because it's gonna take a little longer than a normal cookie. If no one knows that. I guess my sink stopped up, so I don't know what to do about that. I don't want to have to spend money out on a plumber because it will go down in an hour or so. Put that in the sink. And no one's here. Oh well. I guess everyone's busy or taking a nap. I know my friend was going to take a nap with her granddaughter. But I've got to get hours. So I got to do a little, do something today. I may go live again tonight. It's Wednesday. I don't have any TV shows on tonight. Some Wednesdays I go to the grocery store early in the morning. That's usually when the sales start over. But the sales this week at the two grocery stores I like, are Lidl's and Aldi's. And I'm not really after food. I'm after their non-food aisle stuff. They have clothes. They have baskets, swimming pools. I've seen flower pots. But a lot of that this week are geared to Father's Day gifts. I have no father or husband anymore. No grandfather. So I don't need to shop that out. Blessings to all those that do have a father or a grandfather or a great grandfather still alive. Anyway. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. And I'm also fixing to warm up my leftovers. I think I can eat them in a minute. Yeah. Let me get those out. Yeah. I took myself. I went and got, on the way home Saturday, I believe it was. No, it was Sunday. I went and got Olive Garden and I ate half. I ate the soup for dinner and then I ate half of my chicken Alfredo another day. And then I'll eat the other half now. I know it's an early dinner, but I'm hungry. I don't get invited to go out and eat with people anymore. Neither one of my neighbors. They do their own thing now. Neighbors are wonderful. That's if you know your neighbors. If you don't, get to know your neighbors. See how wonderful some of them can be. In the beginning, mine was wonderful. Me and my neighbor went grocery shopping every 2 weeks together. And then we'd go out to eat about once a month. But since December, I've went out to the grocery store with her twice. Went out to eat once. She had a roommate move in. And when the roommate moved in, they do everything together. So hi, whoever's here, welcome. I'm just gonna warm up my leftovers, sit down and eat them, and wait on the brownie cookies I made to get done. It was a box bag mix of Betty Crocker cookies, chocolate chip. I hope y'all are having a blessed day. I need to call my other friends from YouTube, see where she's been lately. She hadn't been online. I don't know if she's had a panic attack and doesn't want to come on or what's going on. But let's see. Let's see if this is warm enough. Might have to go another minute. Not quite warm, but it's getting there. It's getting there. Just leftover chicken Alfredo. I may go live later. Hey, KK. I'm doing all right by myself. No one's talking. Only two people here. Just warming up my leftovers. I made chocolate chip cookies for my mix. And I put them in here. Made 4 of them out of it. Instead of having an individual cook them, I just do it like that. And take them out of the oven when they cool off enough to hold. Was washing dishes. My sink's still stopped up. It'll unstop and go down, and you think, "Oh Lord, thank you, Jesus, it's unstopped." I wash my dishes, and it's half full. The sink's half full of water. And the last time I called a plumber to come undo this, a couple of years ago, I think it was close to $400 for them to unstop the drain line. And yes, I put baking soda and vinegar, and I had a little bit of drain cleaner stuff. None of that worked. But it goes down slowly, so it's not a big clog, thank God. And we had our septic tank pumped about 8 years ago, and you don't do that but every 15 years, I think the guy told me. So it's not time to do that. So I don't know why it's clogging up. Then I'm just warming up my Olive Garden leftovers. So, yeah, I thought about going to the pool. You're welcome to come up. I'm going to have to look and see if my husband had a snake. I think he bought one, but where he put it would be your guess as good as mine. And I'm going to have to see. If I've got one, I can try it. I saw him use it. I'm not the handy type. You can come up if you want. I think the link's in the room. You can even stream if you want. But I bet there's bingo somewhere tonight. I don't know what I'll be doing. I'm half at bingo when I come because I put you on really low, and I'm watching another video at the same time that I'm catching on. Yeah, I've got wire coat hangers coming out the yin yang. I had to get rid of a bunch of them about 8 months. Well, before my husband died last year. I said, we're not keeping all these coat hangers. Well, we might need them. I said, James, I don't need them because the company would wash their uniforms, and so every week he'd come home with 3 uniforms and 3 more coat hangers because he didn't have to turn the coat hangers back in. So yeah, I said we're not keeping any more coat hangers. He'd want to keep some of the most stupidest stuff compared to what he has thrown away in my lifetime. Antiques, collectibles, you know. I used to have one of those plug-in skillets that I used in the grocery stores. Well, I didn't use it because I quit demoing in the grocery stores. But one day I wanted to go out there and get it, and I couldn't find it. He said, "Oh, I threw it away. You weren't using it."
Hey, girl.
Hey, I'm just being me. Nothing.
I just got to think. Hold
Yeah.
on. I gotta talk to her for a second.
Okay. I'm gonna move.
Sorry about that.
That's
Uh,
fine.
I was checking on a friend that got injured. Well, not injured, but she has surgery done, and
Right.
then I'm sorry. She had surgery done today, and it's the friend, so I was talking to the friend.
Well, that's fine. Yeah. Yeah, I was talking to Echo earlier. She was finishing up the clothes to get packed to leave tomorrow.
Yeah.
And her daughter said, "We're not gonna leave. We're gonna leave earlier than normal." She said, "Okay, I'll be ready." She said, "When Ananice wakes up, we're gonna get ready and go." And that was 6 o'clock this morning. She woke up.
I been up all night, and I was working on some quizzes. I just sat down. I was going to work on putting out the questions of it. I put
Mhm.
the answers. I got the answers. Now I got to come up with questions for
Right.
and that. So I just figured I'd come in here and try to do that for a little bit. Oh, excuse me.
And
Ah,
you couldn't sleep. Couldn't sleep, but now you want to sleep.
yes, that is normal for me. I
Yeah.
have what is that like I could go for days and days without sleeping. Then all of a
Mhm.
sudden, I'm tired and I'll be sleeping for a couple of days. So
Right. But last night, I don't know if you know Cole. Cole Watts.
no,
I went in his. I've been in his panel before, but he has a game called Dirty Little Minds,
yeah,
and it's questions that are based. They sound like they're going to be get you kicked off the internet, but they're not. I
what's
watched it last night. And one of them was you use me in the morning or something. Anyway, the answer was toothpaste, but the way he read it, like
yeah,
it's dirty. But
yeah.
that's the name. I don't know where you get those questions at.
Oh, it's a good one to try to find. I'm always
Yeah.
looking for new kind of games and stuff like that. Um,
Hmm.
to play on mine. I like to use it that I have a lot of people use their mind and that,
Right. And
you
I like
know.
that one.
Yeah.
I listened for about 4 questions last night, and then I said I gotta go to sleep. He's different time. He's a different time zone, and he's 12 o'clock. It's like 9 o'clock for him. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. But then there's another one I haven't. I saw the other day playing. It was Hangman.
Yeah. I'm gonna
I
add
haven't
that
seen.
to my
I haven't seen
roster.
anyone play Hangman. It was had a bunch of it had the alphabet on one side, and then it had up top
Yeah.
the word, and you had to each person took a turn putting in the letter, and then if you got that letter, you got to go again. If you didn't, it's the next person's turn. I don't know where they got it. I was just I think her name's Patty. Somebody. She's a handicapped woman. That's my cookies. Hold on.
Okay.
That's my cookies. They're not quite done. I'll go another little bit. I turn it back on. Yeah, her and her brother have uh some similar disease, and I can't remember what it's called. Something like autistic, autism, but I don't know what it's called. Starts with a W. But she was playing Hangman. She said she loved that game. I said, well, that's sort of like the word game.
Yeah.
So that would be something different for everybody to play because I like bingo, but I'm not one of those that wants to play it every single day.
Yeah. I hear you.
It's get
I love the ladies wanting to play these, but you know, I could go 1 or 2 more days of playing bingo, but not 7 days a week. And like I said, I'm gonna get my channels back started with all the quiz games and stuff like that.
hmm
You know,
yeah,
make it that easy. I don't want to do what other people do.
that's me. I don't do many of the games.
Well,
There's too many people already doing them.
yeah, yep, a lot
Yeah.
of games, different kinds of games and that. Yeah,
hmm I'd rather sit here and talk a lot of times more than play any games.
yeah. Sometimes you run out of what to say in that, so you know.
Right. I know. That's why some people don't come up. What am I going to talk about? I said, whatever the topic comes up. So I almost went back swimming today, but um, I needed to stay home. I went 2 days in a row, skipped a day, and went 2 days in a row.
Yeah.
So if it was closer to my house, I would probably go every day. But 25 minutes away, not really far, but it's not with the gas prices. I'd rather stay closer to home.
Mm.
And it got really crowded. And I'm not really claustrophobic, but when every other turn around the lazy river, someone bumping into you, it got too
Mhm.
much for me yesterday.
Oh,
So,
oh, actually, I took a nap. You
well, you
know.
got plenty of time.
Yeah, I think I might just go lay down and yeah, 5 or 5:30. I start. Yeah, I better take a cat nap. But it was
Mm-hmm.
nice talking to you, honey.
Nice talking to you.
Love and respect you.
You too.
Bye
Bye.
bye.
God bless you. Take care. So, Anyway, I may play Minecraft later today. I might do it live. I don't know yet. The new Minecraft opened today, but none of the server servers I play on will open 1.20 Minecraft. Hey, Brenda. At least until another month. So I can make my own single player server. I'm just eating leftovers. The thing about these leftovers, though, from Olive Garden, got enough butter in the bottom of this to float a battleship. So I made cookies, and they're just about done. Yeah, let me check them. Yeah, be right there. I'm still here, but I gotta get my cookies out or check on them. I made individual pan cookies. I'll use these and put my cookies in. Oh yeah. See, I made them like this. And this is probably equal to 3 cookies. 3, 6, 9. I think it made a dozen. I don't remember what the box said, but I'm just gonna set them over here, let them cool off. And cookies for days. I started to go to Cookie Crumble today, but I said I saved my $15. You get 4 cookies for around $15. Cookie Crumble, which is not cheap, but they're big, huge cookies. There we go. Oh, so what's up, Brenda? So, how are you today? Candy was standing here begging, but now she walked off to the living room. She didn't eat her breakfast this morning until about an hour ago. I guess she wasn't feeling good. I don't know. So, until she eats all her breakfast, I'm not feeding her dinner. I'm eating early because I got hungry. Oh, I'll show you again. Let me get one of them. I made Betty Crocker chocolate chip cookie mix. And instead of making individual cookies, I made them like this. And I added a little water. It didn't call for water, it just called for egg and a half a cup of butter, softened butter. But I had to add a little water because it was so thick. And then I also added cocoa powder to make them more chocolatey. And I added more chocolate chips that I already have and some white chocolate chips that I had. I like a lot of chocolate. Don't give me a cookie with nuts and raisins and all that. I'm a chocolate on chocolate. I don't like nuts that well. I'll put it this way, they don't like me either. So, like I said, I started to go to Cookie Crumble. And I said, no, I'll make my own and save $15. I don't even know what cookie they have this week. I know they have the chocolate chip and pink ice cookie all the time. And then they usually add 2 or 3 other cookies to choose from. And I know one of them was strawberry cookie. And I like plain strawberries, but I don't like strawberries made into pies and cookies and cakes and stuff. Like I love peaches, but I don't love peach pie. Mm-mm. When I went to the market yesterday, the guy who sells peaches was not there. And I was told by the peach guy last week that there's not going to be a big crop of peaches this year because of the frost. We had that late frost. So maybe that's why he wasn't there. There wasn't any peaches to get this week. But I wasn't going to get but a couple. Last week I got a special, which is scratch and dent ones. And I froze 2 bags and ate the rest of them. But I did not want 20 peaches this week because I'll eat them after they're thawed when they're frozen. But not that well. Yeah. So I wasn't going to buy that many this time. You know, Brenda, you're welcome to come up anytime you want. You don't have to show me yourself to start with, and then you can turn your camera off. Get my water. And I was eating my leftover Olive Garden chicken Alfredo. And this one, I don't know if you can you see how much butter is on the bottom of that? When you reheat it, I've noticed it before that the butter separates from the Alfredo sauce. And it's really too much butter. But I'm going to go outside in about an hour when it cools off a little more and water my plants in the backyard, my tomato plants. Anyway. maybe someday will be today. No. What you take your time whenever you're ready, you know. So anyway, now I watched my YouTuber yesterday from Otter Creek. They got a new mayor finally. Yay. Got they got a lady mayor this time who liked to put them in their place last night at the meeting. Yeah, she's got a lot on her plate. This other mayor was so crooked. Who knows what's going to happen to him when they get through with the everything that the guy wants to do. You know. Yeah, okay, they're still warm. Yeah, these are nice and warm. They might come out of here easily. I don't know, but they're kind of soft in the middle, which I like. Yeah, and they're still warm, but I like warm cookies. When I was growing up, my mom taught me how to make the Nestle Tall House cookies. And my brother would run in the kitchen when I was starting to make those. I made them to carry to church a lot of times to our youth group. But they would come in the kitchen and I'd be setting them on the stove and they would burn their fingers. I said, y'all got to wait till they cool off. No, we like them hot. I said, I know you do. Burn your fingers. Go right ahead. They did. They burnt their fingers. Yeah, it comes out real easy. Came out real easy. It's still warm and it's still soft. So this is going to be a good cookie. Now, if you've got kids and you don't want to do it this way, bake them the regular way. Doctor your box mixes up at your own taste. Like like the sugar cookies you buy at Christmas time that have the sprinkles, or the ones that have the it's not a sugar cookie, but it's like a sugar cookie. What's it called? It's got the cinnamon in it. Cinnamon in the cookie. Oh shoot, my neighbor loves those. Snickerdoodles. Yeah, but you can doctor your own cookies up. Add them. I added more chocolate chips and white chocolate chips to the mix that was already there, and I added a spoonful or two of regular cocoa powder because I really wanted them darker than this. But these are fantastic. Like each pan is probably 3 cookies. But Yep. If you can't find them, make them yourself. Just get your sugar cookie mix, add your little cinnamon and sugar. I think that maybe molasses in a snickerdoodle too. I'm not sure. I think that's what they're called. But I saved money by doing it myself today because I've had the mixed ball a while. But I love crumble cookie, but I just wasn't sure if they'd have something I wanted this week. I missed the week that they had the double chocolate chips. They look so good in their picture. They were real dark, like a dark chocolate. They look so good. When they come back around, I'll probably go try some then. And someone told me that's a lot of money for cookies. You get 4 cookies, and they're around $15 and something with tax. But one cookie is probably 2 normal size cookies. So you get your money's worth. And I don't eat a whole cookie at one time either. When I buy crumble cookies. But this is just what I needed. Something sweet and different. Anyway, what you up to today? Mm. Well, I love my sweets, but before my husband died, this pan right here, I probably would have ate 2 of them at one sitting. I was just overeater. Now I do 1 plate of food and that's it. One, and like these cookies right here, I won't eat all this right now. But I mean, another bite, yes, but in general, I can't. I can't do it all in one sitting anymore. I can't put that weight back on. Nope. Y'all going to camp or camping? All right. I ate about half of it. And that's more than enough. Are you? Are your kids going camping? Or are you going to camp? Mm. Where are you from? Where y'all going? I can't remember where you're from. But we have a place close to us that had about 3 years ago. They put in glamping. They're this little they're not tents, but they're sort of like a cabin, but not. And they call it glamping over there. And they have beds, the outdoor cot beds, things in them. I don't go real far, but I love it. Oh, okay. But at this place, I thought about if they allowed the dogs, I could take my dog and we could go there, and I wouldn't have to set up a tent. I'm gonna check into it and see if our dogs are allowed. I mean, I'd go for the weekend or for a couple of 3 nights, and it's only like 20 minutes from the house, if that far. Mhm. And something else I want to do, and I know this sounds silly for, well, not really. If my grandson would go with me, it wouldn't be as silly. I want to go to what Great Wolf Lodge one day. We have a Great Wolf Lodge about an hour from my house. Never been. They got an indoor water park and everything, and I heard that they're kind of nice. Yeah, I have my little doggy, but I don't know if she'd be allowed in Great Wolf Lodge. That's the thing is, I've already went off a couple of times this year since my husband passed away. I went to my daughter's. Well, I went twice to my daughter's in Florida, and then I went to Florida with my neighbor, and we had to, yeah. And my brother watched my dog all 3 times that I went, and I'm not having to watch him this next time I'm going in July. But I want to go somewhere where there's activities that where she could stay in the hotel, go with me, and I'm wishing I could find, mm, a friend that will not want to go somewhere with me. I've got Echo who lives about 4 hours, 4 or 5 hours away from me, depending on the traffic and how many times I stop. I've been to her town once. And I'm gonna meet her in July, but I would rather. I mean, not. I would rather. I'm gonna have fun with her. And we're gonna go do things together. But she's a little further away. I'm trying to get. I want closer. Going to the pool. Maybe I'll make a friend. Now I'll go back to the pool probably on Friday. Tomorrow I finally get to talk to my lawyer. And I hope my sister-in-law sent her copy in of the will. I hope she got her copy and send it back to me. Send it back to the lawyer so I can get going on this. But yeah, I've been thinking about trying to find something else to do. And I know I can't copy everybody just because people are going on vacation, but sometimes getting out of the house beats sitting here. Gives me something to do. Like tonight, if I wanted to, we have in our town tonight, and I've never been in our square. They have music in the square. I don't know who's going to be there tonight or what. They have activities and music and things. I don't know what's going to happen tonight. I've never been. I thought about maybe going. I'm not sure. And I could take the dog because they're like, as long as I put her in the stroller, and she'll be allowed to go. But it might be really crowded because this is the first one of the summer. It's tonight. So, I don't know. I did ask my neighbor to go do something the other day, and she was too busy. I said, okay. And I asked her something last week. Too busy. I said, okay. And I know people have their own life, but after a while, I'll stop asking. Yeah. Trying to figure out where I can, because I don't drive at night. So if I'm going anywhere, I either have to leave in plenty of time to get home before dark, or I'm going to get a hotel and spend the night and then come home the next day. Go do something that morning and leave in time to come home before dark. Or I'm going to stay 2 or 3 days. So I might check in the Great Wolf Lodge. I've never been there. I thought that'd be something different. You see a lot of families go to Great Wolf Lodge and grandmothers with their grandchildren and all. But I think anyone, I mean, it's for anyone. But in the videos I see, you see a lot of kids, which is fine. But I'm going to look up something for me and my candy to do. I thought about going up to my nephew's house, but he's 30 minutes from Cherokee, North Carolina. He lives in Cullowhee. So, but I'm also going to think about in 2024 in Florida, they're opening a Great Wolf Lodge. And I'm going to see if I can be an influencer and go in when they have their grand opening. I'm going to check and see if they have something like that. That would be wonderful to do. So, yeah, but my goal is not be so lonely. Someone said, get out and do things. And then someone said, well, you don't need to do that, something all the time. If you're not happy where you're at, you know. I've been invited, but I'd have to pay my way and everything because this person didn't have any money or a place for me to stay at their house. They rent a room. But I've been invited to go out to California, the Anaheim area. I've never met the person, but I've known the person since 2015. Or might have been 2004, about 12. I may have met him. I know I'm not ready for a boyfriend or another husband. That's just where he lives. And he said he could show me around. He's been out. When I met him on a psychic site. And then somehow or another we found each other on the internet somehow or another. Maybe through his YouTube. I don't remember. But he was in Texas at the time. And he got an offer to come out to California because the place he was living at, renting a room from, the lady was really sick. And so he just knew that it wasn't going to be long before he'd have to find another place to live because of the kids, taking over everything. When he got the offer to go out to California, he lived with the person probably a couple of months, and no, that did not work out. He was going out there just as friends. but it didn't work out. So he found a place to live, and there were 4 guys living in the same house. And back before Christmas, back in the fall, the people owning the house said, "Well, y'all got to move. We're gonna fix it up and you know and sell it." The only reason they stayed there is because they had a good deal. And they were either going to sell it or rent it again, my friend said. But they didn't have a stove that worked. The eyes worked, but the oven didn't work. And they didn't have a washer and dryer. And so they all had to move. 2 of them moved in together again. They were 2 brothers. They found a place together. But my friend and his other friend couldn't find a place. And so they ended up finding their own individual places. And where he lives now, they had taken their garage and made 2 bedrooms out of it, and still had a big garage. And they offered at the time we moved in, they said, "You want the big one or the little room?" He took the big room. And right outside his door is the laundry. So, and he's got full cooking facilities inside the house. Bathroom is inside the house, which is all right. He just walks out his door and opens the garage door that goes inside the house, and he's in. So, but I'm not ready, I don't think, to go to California quite yet. Unless someone wants to go with me, we'll go out there and meet him. But, yeah. But after I see my lawyer tomorrow, and I find out how long it's gonna take to get this into my name. In the meantime, I think I'm gonna go do something before I go off in July. Yeah. But I'm thinking maybe tonight it starts at, like, if I'm going, I need to leave in the next 30 minutes if I go to downtown Douglasville, because it fills up fast and the parking fills up fast. And it won't be that dark when I come home. It's like 5 to 8 or 5 to 6. I don't remember. Is it 5 to 8 or 5 to 7? So I may just get candy and go uptown. I've had my early dinner. I had my snack. All I need is carry some water for us. I say bring a chair, but I don't have I have a folding chair, and it's not the kind that folds up like an umbrella. So I gotta get me one of those if I'm gonna go start doing things. But our county is building an amphitheater, and it's supposed to be finished by next summer. And I don't know who they'll have as their first act up there. If it will be someone famous that lives here, because we've got 1, 2, 3 famous people that live in our area. One of them's a country singer. One of them's a TV actress. And the other one, I think, is not a country singer, but sings and does TV. So I don't know if they'll have any of those kind of people up there, or just wanna be bands. I don't know. But I think I am going to get ready. Maybe take Candy uptown and see what happens. See what's going to go on. I've never been to one of them. My husband wasn't the kind that he liked to go to festivals sometimes with we'd go and do the festivals and things, but to go to a concert, yeah, I'm just gonna get off myself. But he wasn't one to go a lot. I could talk him into a craft show every once in a while or a yard sale. So anyway, y'all have a blessed day, and I'm gonna get off and get something else done around here or go to the town. So y'all have a blessed day now. Bye.